Listen, you know what this is? Back at Tri-Cities Coliseum, I'm Kirk Williams along with Sean Lebrun, who has a handful of hats, a whole fistful of them, from his second career hat trick. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. This one came, I think, a lot more prettier than the first one. The first one was a couple of garbage goals and a couple lucky bounces, but this one was a lot more gratifying.
You guys came out and just hammered Portland every which way. It didn't look like they ever got into their transition game.
That was our game plan, to come out and really take it to them in the first period. And you know, we've lost 2 straight before this game, and we had a few team meetings, and we decided, you know, we got to take things into our own hands. We can't rely on Seattle to keep losing, because they haven't been, and the further we fall behind, the harder it is to make it up. So, you know, we came out tonight, and I think we played well.
Certainly looked like a different team. It looked like, I think, probably unusually strong in the first few minutes of the game. I think you really set Portland back on their heels.
Yeah, we were pretty fired up in the dressing room. I think it was probably the most fired up we've been in the dressing room. We came out storming, and you know, when you get that feeling in the dressing room before the game, you come out and it's like, you know, the other team can just sense that you're all fired up, and automatically they just go into a shell, and it makes the game that much easier.
And it had to feel pretty good for you to have a goalie playing the way Kolzig was tonight.
What can you say about Ole? He's been playing incredible, and you know, it makes things that much easier for us, because, you know, maybe we don't have to be back that much sooner if you had a real sieve in the net. When you got Ole back there, you know, it's just dynamite. It's like having 3 defensemen. He not only can stop the puck, but he plays it very well too.
Well, he comes out and started a couple of what could have been very nice, clean breakaways. I thought maybe he was going to get assist on that one play.
Yeah, he's got a real cannon there. He can play the puck just about as well as some of our defensemen. So anytime you have a goalie that can play the puck that well, it's you know, it's a real bonus.
You seem to be settling in on the blue line too in the power play unit. Is that starting to feel pretty comfortable to you?
Oh, it feels really comfortable now. Last year I played defense for almost a month, just strictly defense. I was back on defense, and you know, you learn a lot from playing back there. You see the game from a different view, and you know, you realize what it's like for the defenseman, how it is if you don't hold your man up or whatever. But being back on the point, it gives you a new outlook on the game, and it's tough to learn, but once you get there, it's a pretty easy position to play.
We have to learn to skate backwards pretty well, among other things.
Yeah, that's something you don't do as a forward, to skate backwards. So yeah, just try not to look too foolish tripping over the blue lines or the red lines.
Sean Lebrun, congratulations on your second career hat trick. Great game tonight. Look forward to taking that enthusiasm and that get on a little roll for Victoria.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Sean Lebrun, and we'll be back on our Tri-City Americans post-game show in 1 minute.